Thomas Alive to Die presents
Bohack. The very first Bohack grocery store was opened on Fulton Street in 1887 in Brooklyn, New York. The store was opened by H.C. Bohack, whose name would appear on the store fronts of all the original stores. H.C. Bohack was born Henry Christian Bohack in Hanover, Germany. He immigrated to the United States in 1882. He stands as one of the greatest immigrant success stories in the history of the United States. Within 5 years of entering the country, he had purchased his own grocery store. Over the next 50 years, H.C. Bohack would open grocery stores all across New York City and Long Island. However, he was not content with just opening grocery stores. H.C. Bohack also opened up gas stations and restaurants as well. In many aspects, all of those businesses integrated within each other, as H.C. Bohack's food production warehouses were able to supply his restaurants with products at his own prices, while his gas stations could literally fuel the delivery trucks. The Great Depression put an end to H.C. Bohack's restaurants and gas stations, like it did for so many businesses that went under during the worst economic time period in United States history. However, Henry Christian Bohack's grocery stores survived the Great Depression. Sadly, Henry Christian Bohack did not. H.C. Bohack died of a heart attack at 66 years of age in 1931. After his passing, Bohack's continued to be run under the direction of his wife Emma and their nephews Paul G. A. Bohack Sr., Robert H.C. Bohack Sr., and Paul G. A. Bohack Jr. There were also a group of employees who were very close to H.C. Bohack who played a role in running the business. At the time of his death, Bohack's 740 grocery stores were estimated to be worth $40 million. The commitment Bohack to the customer that was written by the founder H.C. Bohack: "Our desire and aim is to furnish the very best of merchandise at all times, and we will gladly receive any complaints and replace any purchase which is in any way unsatisfactory. We want to give you quality, quantity, service, and satisfaction at all times." H.C. Bohack. This commitment was evident in all the stories we have heard over the years and how Bohack served their communities. Bohacks also had their own special products that people loved. People have raved about Bohack's own brand of cheesecake. There was also Bohack's fruitcake and a whole line of food products sold under the brand Bohack's Best brand, from apple sauces to white bread. Of course, just like A&P had their own 8 o'clock coffee, Bohack had their own brand of coffee sold in tin cans, complete with the directions on how to brew the best cup of coffee printed right on the back of the can. One of the items that many people like to reminisce about was Bohack's own Bohack beer in a can. I am sure there are probably some still unopened somewhere, although opening up one of those old cans may not be the best idea. 79 cents a 6-pack. In 1965, the Bohack family had enough. The family took the company public. Charles Bluedorn, who was an incredibly powerful man as the chairman of the American conglomerate Gulf and Western Industries, became the majority stockholder of Bohack's. Founded in 1934 as the Michigan Bumper Company, Gulf and Western Industries would become a powerful American company, purchasing Paramount Pictures and Television, Simon & Schuster, Stax Records, Sega Enterprises, Madison Square Garden, and many other huge companies. The co-ownership of Paramount and Bohack's is what landed the grocery store to be featured in a scene in the Paramount film The Odd Couple that starred Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. The legendary film was later tuned into a television series that starred Jack Klugman and Tony Randall in a TV show. The store featured in the film was located on 87th Street and 2nd Avenue in Manhattan. Charles Bluedorn's penchant for acquiring businesses led Bohack's to also expand and acquire other supermarket chains such as Packers and Daitch Shopwell. Bohack's expansion and acquisitions would prove to be fatal for the company, as the recession of the 1970s would cause the company to go through multiple bankruptcies until they closed their stores for good in 1977. In 1977, ARV Food Equipment of Long Island City, New York purchased all of Bohack's food equipment during the warehouse auction/liquidation on Metropolitan Avenue. Most of the equipment was resold by ARV to other supermarket owners before it left the dock. ARB removed the rest and stored it in their Long Island City, New York warehouse. ARB rebuilt and sold equipment to supermarkets in Metro New York City, and Long Island remaining items were stripped and used for service/repair by ARB's service department. ACI Food Equipment Repairs. Grocery stores like Bohack's played an important role in the lives of New Yorkers for many years. These were neighborhood stores that were part of the community, like the local candy store, pizza place, or luncheonette. Corporations have long replaced these local experiences. They're not much of a personal connection within a Starbucks or Wendy's or a large stop and shop. The corporations may have taken away many of those local experiences, like the legendary Bohack's grocery stores, but they have not been able to take away our memories of them. We still own those.
If you have any fond memories, please indicate it at the comments below. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and like.